The Green Bay, Wisconsin. Brandon Garden and in the NFL as you get like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game. You name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up. Stretch now as we're underway in week 13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. Standing at 6'7", it's Tyree Jackson.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
They go play action here on first down. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well...
On second down, Copeland. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings
you
up
cheater.
He has a lead instinct for his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line.
You there?
By the way, I'll be trying to get my channel on the weekend.
Huh?
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down.
Oh, your channel?
They go play action with Jackson. Steps away. He can run for it, and he will. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct.
What,
and
your channel?
For knowing when exactly to do it.
They do it again, man. He's going to come back.
And this will hit just beyond.
Did they do it again?
It's into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting.
Is it bad what?
The coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah,
well, that's because I don't.
And that's something he's going to focus on here.
Plus, I don't really, you know.
Right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his
I've decided that I'm moving away from YouTube anyway.
On the slant route. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards.
Well, yeah, on this. This isn't my main account.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play.
Yeah, I'm taking my main channel and using that. I'm taking my main account and using it on Twitch.
If you get a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
Yeah, I'm tired of, you know, YouTube. It just ain't what it cracked up to be.
They're going to look to throw. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on his first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, step back into the pocket, move around a little bit.
YouTube is not treating me nicely anyway.
This means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself a big...
Yeah.
He's got it. It's caught for the Packers touchdown.
Oh, Transformers Prime, yeah.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there.
But so far, nobody's requested a second season.
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Oh, what is that?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football.
Oh, God.
101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3.
Well, it ain't SpongeBob.
Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
It ain't SpongeBob.
Down, it's knocked away and incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
What I do?
The starters here defensively for the Packers. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays out?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He'll try and run it. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And it looks like we've got a
How do I only have 4 subscribers on that? Dang.
Now Jackson.
But it says I have 443 views.
Kevin King with a pick. And into the end zone.
Damn.
It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
I guess not many people are watching it.
This is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just
And
getting
the thing
after
is,
the
that's
but the ball's
like
in the air.
100 videos right there. So season 2 would be also 100 videos. So that would be about
Santos
like maybe
PAT.
not because in their season 3. So I'm looking at 300 to 400 videos.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, once I got done with season 1, I just kinda,
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And now, Charles, this becomes a pretty important second drive for them. They're already down a pair of scores here in the first quarter.
As you noted, they're down 2 scores, and to me, they're down a possession or a service break if this were tennis, right? Because they just gave
I was going to use that for like
second drive now, run their offense, try and get back into the game that way.
I was going to use that for probably City Skylines.
That pick 6 last time out.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Derrick Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
What the
Like
heck?
we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out because you control the line of scrimmage. You control the...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if... So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown-interception ratio, aren't we? And 2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys, 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. Now we're talking about interceptions versus completions. That's not a ratio that should ever be in any discussion.
They'll run on first down. Copeland trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
You see this light?
21-0.
You know what this is?
After 1.
Whoa. Okay. Now, watch this. Yeah, I put
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Get out of my chair, fat cat.
They'll run it now. Out of the gun. And once again, not much
Me and you are cool, but you need to stay out of my chair.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Once I get a new chair, you can have this one.
I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to set up in this
What are you laughing at?
and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Well, he's always messing with me.
Nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
He's a mean cat.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Just make my right there. We're going to post the court team.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. With it is Brown.
Look, Tucker.
A very nice job on the run back there.
Look at that.
23 yards all told. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Chuck flag.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're
Get out of my chair!
and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This will be caught by Brown. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Well, now this pass brought in by Brown. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's third and short. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. Back to throw here. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and that touchdown, Packers. Jay Sternberger, his 11th touchdown of the year. But the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for sure.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Santos with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set Henry now. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference. Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Throwing again. Jackson gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. On first down, Copeland. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And the grab by Croft. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Patriots send out their punter. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Back on the field now comes the wideout Antonio Brown. And he is closing in on the 100-yard mark for the day.
And it appears that he loved the fact that they're going to play this game earlier. You know, he's daytime, he's out there running around, feeling good about himself. Whatever his prep was coming in, he's able to get out there quick and fire away.
Oh, crap.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
13 yards, first down, Packers.
No, I forgot that it was my ball on Madden.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but
I'm trying to follow an application online, so.
Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Yeah.
A quick slant as the throw's complete. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Second down and inches. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it's going to be second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 29. Second and 10. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up. Now that'll be tipped.
Are you kidding
me? Picked off at the 13. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He's had a fantastic
interception.
Throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having,
Dadgummit.
for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
After the interception, here's Jackson, and Thomas has it. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, second and a yard. To throw is Jackson. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Tyler Kroft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. And it's third and short. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's third and 1. From the gun, it's Jackson. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. The Patriots send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's...
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They got the lead as well. Underway in the third quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory.
You there?
But also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Fuck.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards. Good for a Packer first down. They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
No.
And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. The first thrown out for the backup, Keenum. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert enough? And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Antonio Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Copeland up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he could break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Now let's discuss Antonio Brown as he heads back out there now. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I'm sorry. Where'd you even get that rod?
What rod?
The rod. Like the thing you're making a tattoo thing out of.
Oh, it's a spring.
Where'd you get it? Oh. Yeah, I completely forgot things happen.
Yeah, this is the order where you get it. And I need to clean this up. Alright, now wait till it gets red, then we'll... Care if I turn it off real quick?
I guess you can. And it's kind of sweating. No, it's alright. It's part of that sweat glands disease I have.
You shake it red, just pull it on top.
Just tell me when.
Cool. There we go. There we go. Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
Alright.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll drop the throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Packers. Antonio Brown, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues. To go.
361 passing yards. And
Now
3
after the touchdown,
touchdowns.
here's Santos to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down, rolling to his right, and he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
Well, the jet sweep. This is Godwin.
I don't think we have him.
Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They go play action now. Jackson, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Preston Smith, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
Damn it.
The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. This will be caught by Brown. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Malik Jefferson in there on the stop. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ballgame and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? They'll set up a throw. Touchdown, Packers! From 4 yards out, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose. And having fun.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result, a Green Bay score. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Outcomes for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Short throw hauled in by Croft. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson now. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kyler Fackrell able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he'll find Hall. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson, and he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now back to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense, through the shutout,